Hey guys, welcome to Victor Isibo Reviews YouTube channel. Today we are going to be covering a lot of things. This video may be a bit long, but make sure you stick around till the end of the video because you're going to learn a lot, especially if you are serious about making money from the cryptocurrency trading market in this year 2025. Somebody posed a question to me after watching my last video where I spoke about cross and isolated trades. And he reached out to me and he was trying to say that isolated trades were better than cross trades. Now, that is not the case. Everything that has an advantage has a disadvantage, okay? And we're going to get into that much later. But before then, let us talk about take profit. Very important tool when you want to trade. Also, we'll talk about stop loss. Then also we'll take it a step further to talk about trailing take profit and trailing stop loss. Okay, very important concept. As a matter of fact, you will be an irresponsible trader, be it in forex, stocks, or crypto, if you trade without a stop loss. Stop loss is a top-notch. It's a top-notch security feature. Okay, a top-notch fund security feature. Okay, if you're doing proper money management, then you need to take your stop loss seriously. Now we're going to go into all that in this video. Now, really quickly, let's talk about take profit, stop loss, then talk about the trailing stop loss and the trailing take profit. All right. Now, let's slide my board. I have a prepared table. Okay. Now, I call this the BNB USDT pair. Okay. Let's say we are trading BNB. All right. Now, this chart is a chart that shows us the current ranges and prices of BNB. Okay. Now, let's say that we are longing BNB. We want to long BNB. Long. Like I told you, if you follow my channel, you know when you're predicting long, you're predicting that the price will go up. You can call it a buy as well. Okay. The price, you're predicting that it will go up. Why? If it's a sell or a short, you're predicting that the price of BNB would go down. All right. So those are the terminologies. Most times when you see this sell position, the color is always red. Down. While you see the buy, the color is always green. Okay, for the buy. All right. So let's say we are longing BNB. All right. We are predicting that the price of BNB is going to go up in the market. That's what we're predicting today. Now, this is the price chart of BNB. Okay. So let's say the current price of BNB in the market, let's say it is 20, and we'll call it MP, market price of BNB. Let's say it is $20. All right. Now we are predicting a long, that the price of BNB would go up. Okay. So now the price of BNB, we are predicting that it will go up. Remember, the market is volatile and dynamic. The fact that we are predicting that the price will go up after doing all our analysis, there's a possibility for the price to come down as well. All right? There's a possibility for it to come down as well. Now, as a trader, before you go into a trade, you know it's a 50-50. You need to be ready for the negative. Even though you're wishing for the positive, you should also be ready for the negative. Now, stop loss means I do not want to lose beyond this particular level. This is the loss I want to take. If the market goes down against me, if it goes against me up to this level, close this trade, I can cope with this particular loss. This is what I want to lose. So now that we are predicting that the price of BNB will go up and we are longing this trade, we have to be ready for a situation where the price goes down, which is against our upward prediction. So this level is where 10 is. 10 is. We can now do what? Put our SL, stop loss, here. And say we are predicting that price will go up. But please, if price goes down from the current MP of 20, if it goes down to 15, I'm still waiting. If it goes down to 13, I'm still waiting. Down to 12, I'm still waiting. Down to 11, I'm still waiting. Down to 10, close this trade, let me lose the money in this particular. Let me lose that particular amount of money. The level at which it has moved against me, knock me off the market, close the trade. That is my stop loss. As the name implies, stop loss. I am losing, but this is the point where you stop that loss. All right. So typically when you set a stop loss, the amount of money you are going to lose if you are pulled out of the market by stop loss is always indicated to you and you will see it. All right. So the current market price is 20. We are putting our stop loss at 10. We are predicting that price will go up. Now that you have put your stop loss, at what level do you want to take profit to? Because you don't want to remain perpetually in the market. Okay? If you're a busy person, you're doing some other things and you don't have time to be looking at the chart 24/7, you want to automate your trade, set it and go and do whatever you want to do. That is when stop loss and take profit is important. Now, the current market price is 20. We can say at this point, 40. We can set our TP, take profit. That means that if market goes up as we predicted, if it gets to 40, take the profit for me. Then once I set all these parameters, I can go and sleep. I can go and sleep knowing that if market moves against me, once it gets to 10, my stop loss will trigger and I'll be taken out of the market. I'll lose the amount of money that I already predetermined to lose. Now, if market moves in my favor, once it gets to 40, take the profit for me and pull me out of this particular trade. All right. So this is what I call a rigid take profit and stop loss. Rigid. Okay. It is predetermined. Market goes down, it gets to 10, take me out of the market. Market goes up, it gets to 40, take me out of the market as take profit. Now, let us now look at another scenario. All right, let's look at another scenario. Now, let me wipe my board of some things that I wrote. Okay, let's draw the chart again. Draw the chart again. All right, this one is 40. This one is 20. All right. Now, let me explain another concept to you. Now, like we predicted earlier, we are going on a long. We are predicting that the price of this BNB is going to go up. We took 20 as our current market price, which I call MP. That's the current market price. Now, we put our stop loss at 10, like we did earlier. Let's say here is 10. We put our stop loss. Now, we are not setting a take profit. What we want to do is trailing take profit. All right. So we are not setting a rigid take profit. We want to trail the profit. Now, this is how this one works. We are predicting that market will go up. Current market price is 20. If market goes up to 40, which was our initial take profit for the other chart that I showed you. When market gets to 40, okay, instead of it to take the profit for us at 40, what it does is it moves the stop loss to say 30. Stop loss is moved to 30 underneath the 40. It continues to follow the profit. Now, when the market moves to 60, instead of it to take the profit, the stop loss is moved to somewhere like 50 or 55. That's our stop loss. If market continues to pump to say somewhere like 100, it moves our stop loss to say somewhere like here, which is 95. 95 becomes our stop loss. Do you know what this means? It means that if we had set a rigid take profit at 40, maybe somebody else is trading, they set a rigid take profit at 40, they would have taken profit at 40 and they would have left the market. But we are hopeful. We want to ride with the market. Now, you take profit at 40 and you leave the market. What if the market gets to 50, 60, 70, 80? You miss out on all that. You miss out on all that profit. If you have left the market as a result of take profit, if the market is still going up and you decide to enter again, you'll be entering at the top. Because the point of entry of a trade is also very important. It will determine the amount of profit you're going to make. So you see this trailing take profit and trailing stop loss is very interesting. Now, what we are saying basically is this. Let me paint the two scenarios for you. Look at this guy is using the rigid take profit on a particular trade. And I am using the trailing take profit. He set his take profit at, say, 40. Okay? At $40. And he set his stop loss at, say, $20 for BNB. Let's say the current market price of BNB is $30 in this particular case. So stop loss, when it comes down, we're predicting a long. Remember, we're predicting that the market will go up. Now, once market drops down to 20, he is taken out of this trade. He will take that loss. If the price drops to $20, take me out of this trade. Don't let me take any more losses. But if the market goes up, as I predicted, and it gets to 40, take the profit for me and exit the market. So this guy exits the market, all right, making a, from 30 to 40, from $30 to 40, making a $10 profit. Okay, this is the profit this person makes. Let's say they bought 1 unit of the BNB that the current market price is $30. Let's say they bought only one, $30. Now, when market got to $40, which is their take profit, they make a $10 profit. That's for a rigid take profit guy. But look at me. Look at me. Now, I'm doing trailing take profit now. Another guy is doing trailing take profit. Now, current market price is $30. Let's say they bought 1 unit. And like this guy, their stop loss is also $20. But their own take profit is not fixed or rigid. It is showing that they set it at $40, but it is not rigid. Now, this is the market price. When price gets to $40, instead of this particular setting to take that profit of $10, what does it do? What does it do? Market price has gotten to 40. What does it do? It now takes this stop loss closer to that 40. Stop loss now becomes, say, $35. Watch me. Watch me. Stop loss becomes 35. Market price is now $40. From 30, it has gone to 40. But the stop loss that was 20 before has now moved closer to the take profit, 35. We are trailing the market. We are trailing the market. Now, let's say price now goes up to $60. $60. Stop loss will now move to, say, maybe $55. We are following the profit, but we are not neglecting the fact that the market can come down. If market decides to come down, take us out of this market at $55. But we are following the profit. Now, imagine that market now rises to, say, $90. Then stop loss now gets, we now take stop loss to $85. We have rode the market up to $90. Now, let's now say market now decide to fall back down. Maybe it wants to fall back down to 20. But because we have our stop loss at 85, this trade will be taken out of this trade at $85. If we are taken out of this trade at $85, something we started at $30 would have made a profit of what? $55. $55 profit. As against somebody using a rigid take profit that exited this trade at $10. We were able to trail the market and made a profit of $55 on the same coin, on the same trade, with the same prediction. That is the advantage of trailing take profit and trailing stop loss. Okay? This is the take profit. Okay? But when it gets to the take profit, don't just take the profit, because we don't know that whether market will continue to go in our favor. So it has gotten to the take profit, move the stop loss closer. Okay? Don't take the profit immediately. If market goes higher than that, move the stop loss closer to it. As the market is going in our favor, we are moving our stop loss closer to it, so that if market decides to reverse, as soon as it gets to our stop loss, boom, we are pulled out of the trade at a higher profit than somebody whose take profit was rigid. They took the profit and they left the market. I hope this makes sense. Now you understand the concept called trailing take profit. There are some robots that have this technology in their algorithm. Now, if you want to familiarize yourself better with different robots and their different features, there is a WhatsApp group link in the description of this video. Join and you will see my updates about different robots, non-custodial ones. Okay. Now that we're done with trailing take profit, let us go and understand isolated and cross, the advantages and disadvantages, because somebody reached out to me to say that, oh, it seems that I said that cross trades are better than isolated trades. All right. So let us do the analysis. Let's do the comparison of cross and of course isolated trades. All right. Most exchanges have that feature. All right. I've explained this before, but for the purpose of the question somebody asked me, I want to further analyze a cross trade in comparison with an isolated trade. Okay. BNB is my favorite coin. So let us use BNB as example to analyze cross and isolated. So let's say that the capital, your trade capital is $100. It's the same thing with the isolated too, $100. And you are trading two coins, BNB/USDT pair. You are assigning the robot, or you're assigning manually to $20 to this particular trade. And you're also trading XRP, and you're also assigning $20 to this particular trade also. Okay, so $40 is in the market. Automatically, you know what you have left here is $60. All right. So a cross trade says no matter the prediction you're making for your BNB or XRP, whether long or short, whether buy or sell, whether up or down, if market moves against your prediction and you were to lose the money here, you were to lose the money for both trades, for both these trades, the $20 were lost. Cross means that you are instructing the robot to cross over to your available balance to make deductions of what was lost back. The amount of money you said each of these coins should trade would now be taken from your reserve to continue the trade. Okay, so when you deduct that $40 that was lost for these two trades from your existing liquidity, what will now be left will now be $20, because 20 has been taken for BNB, 20 for XRP trade. Now, if market continues to move against these trades, maybe it's market now moved against BNB again. Moved against BNB again. BNB went to 0, like this. This remaining $20 will now be taken to fill up this BNB trade. Then your existing liquidity here will now become 0. So by the time market moves against this your XRP and it comes to 0, there will be no more money in your reserve to replenish this particular trade. That is what is called liquidation. That means your account has been totally wiped out because you no longer have money. That is why you hear some gurus will advise you, if market is moving against you, they will tell you to deposit more funds, make more funds available. Make more funds available in your wallet. You don't wait to get liquidated. By the time that you see that your balance is low because market is moving against you, you quickly go and sell your wristwatch for $50. You now put the $50 here so that there will be available liquidity to replenish any amount of money that is lost in the market. That is how cross works. Now let's explain how isolated works real quickly using the same BNB/USDT trading at $20 and also XRP USDT trading at also $20. Okay, that tells you that our remaining capital will now be $60. Isolated is saying that these two trades are isolated. If market moves against my BNB prediction and it goes to 0, close the trade. Do not cross over and take from this my remaining $60. Don't try it. Do not try it. If market moves against my XRP and the $20 is lost, do not cross over to take from my $60. Don't. Those two trades should be closed. They should be exclusive. They should be separate. They should not be connected to my reserve. Once it's cut off, it's dead. Do not use my remaining capital to replenish that trade. Now, what are the advantages? The advantage you have for isolated is that it reduces the possibility of liquidation. Because with your $60 that is remaining, you can decide to now wait and see until the market is beginning to make sense before you trade again. You have $60, but the man that is on cross is liquidated totally because market continually moved against them. Now, what is the advantage of cross over isolated? The advantage of cross over isolated is that if market is moving against you, let me wipe so that I will have space to explain to you the advantage of cross over isolated. Now, if market is moving against me for BNB, which I was trading $20, and XRP, which I was trading at $20 also, I have $60 liquidity. As market move against me for BNB, it goes to 0. The XRP also goes to 0. I have $60 to replenish these two trades. Okay, liquidity. Okay, so I have $20 here. I have replenished it from my available liquidity. $20. My liquidity now remains $20 also. Now, it is possible that these trades will now move in my favor. After I have replenished it, after it initially moved against me, I replenished, it now moves in my favor. The market can move in my favor more than 200%. Crypto is crazy. and you see that my balance can even get to $200. I've made a lot of money. But the guy that is trading isolated, he has taken a loss and he has left the market at $60. So isolated is for those that prioritize safety first, while cross is for those that prioritize profit. We're in a game of profit. Some people trading cross, their entire liquidity might be at their entire liquidity might be at a risk of liquidation. Before they get liquidated, they will look for more money and they will replenish their available balance. Maybe they add $100 here. They replenish their balance. Say, let's continue this trade. Cross is for those that are not giving up. If market moves against me, I will look for more money, add to my wallet to continue the trade. I am hopeful that one day this trade will move in my favor and I will make all the money that I have been potentially losing. I'm using the word potentially losing because a lot of people don't understand what floating loss means. Floating, or sometimes they call it unrealized negative P&L. That loss you are seeing in floating or unrealized negative P&L, they call it unrealized for a reason, because it is not a reality yet. I have $100 capital. I'm having a negative P&L of $60 in negative. That means that what I have left is still $40. But the truth of the matter is that the trade is still ongoing. The negative can move to positive if market moves in my favor. That's why they call it unrealized. It is not your reality yet. It is when you now panic, you now go and close that trade. That unrealized negative will now become your reality. So, negative P&L floating loss, it is not a reality yet. Like they say, when there's life, there's hope. It's like a man who is poor, but the man is still young and is still hustling. That kind of man is in what they call floating poverty, because it is not a realized poverty yet. He still has time. He is still young. He has not given up. He's still hustling. Okay? So you see, isolated, treats each trade exclusively. If this trade is going to die, let it die. Let it not go and kill my available balance. Let it not be replenished by what I have left. What I have allocated to that trade is what it should trade. I'm trading BNB with $20. I'm trading XRP with $20. For isolated is saying once market moves against these trades, let them die. I am not replenishing them. Let them get out. Okay? While cross is saying that, well, I still have $60. So if market moves against my BNB and it comes to zero, my XRP and it comes to zero, I am confident that the market will move in my favor soon. So take from this my available $60 to replenish both trades. Let's keep the trades alive with my money. All right. So you see, it has its advantage. It has its own disadvantage as well. So your choice of cross or isolated depends on your risk appetite. Some people, they don't want to risk all their money. Those are isolated fans. Some people, they say, no matter what it is, I'll keep my trade alive. One day, my trade will pay off. Let me be using my money to replenish it. Those are the cross people. Please make sure you interact with all my videos. They are very enlightening. They are very eye-opening, and they will set you on the path to making a lot of money in the crypto market. My name is Victor Isibo. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and share this video with somebody who needs to see it. Till I see you in the next one, I remain Victor Isibo. It is bye-bye for now.